welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a get ready with me and a first impression using some of the things I got in my I Do Vox box. Well, maybe just one thing, but anyway, today is Monday and today is actually supposed to be the first day of my internship, but I'm actually starting tomorrow, so I get the day off, which has been really nice since I was out of town this weekend. So this past weekend I was back in Chicago and I brought all my stuff. I was going to film 2 get ready with me's at my parents' house. On Saturday I had a bridal shower and then in the evening a bachelorette party, and so I was going to film myself doing my makeup for both, and then everything just went wrong. So before the bridal shower I filmed it, and after I finished my eye makeup my camera stopped filming and I didn't realize it. I must have checked it to make sure it was still filming like 2 seconds before it stopped, because I had no idea, and then I had done my whole face and then I had to leave, so I didn't have time to redo it or anything. And then I was like, oh, no big deal, I'll just film getting ready for the bachelorette party. But the whole event there was no breaks. I was hoping I would have a couple hours in between them, but we ended up having to leave pretty much straight from the shower to get to the bachelorette party on time. There was a ton of traffic, we were super late, and so that just didn't happen either. So anyway, I'm glad I have the day today to do some filming. So yeah. So I'm just going to kind of do one of my standard looks I've been doing with Lorac Pro, and then I'm going to use this CoverGirl Stay Luminous foundation, and then I might try on the lipstick I got from CoverGirl with this from the I Do Vox box from Influenster, but we'll see. I don't know if I'll like it. So yeah, so I did get this and the lipstick for free from Influenster to test out, and I will put the website for Influenster down below. If you have a social media account, you can sign up and take surveys and they will send you products to test. So it's really fun. You don't have to have a YouTube channel or anything like that. So anyway, let's get started. So I was really bummed it didn't work out. I actually even bought a little teeny tripod just to use this weekend, but I'm actually glad I did because I really like it. I'm actually using it right now. It just kind of makes it easier sometimes. So I just put some of the Urban Decay Potion Primer on my fingers. I'm just going to do this. I usually just put it on my eye and then rub it in, but I don't know, I just went for this. So excuse me if I go out of frame, my camera, or my mirror is over here. So yeah, this is the Enigma Primer Potion. I've showed myself using it before, but I still really like it. The one thing I don't like though, I will point this out to you guys, is like right around here, like product gets on there and it gets all up in the cap too. And then it's just a little messy, so there's a little bit, I don't know if you can see that, kind of squeezing out, so I don't really like that, but I guess it could be worse, I don't know. So today I'm going to use gold and some of the warmer shades in the Lorac Pro. So for my cream eyeshadow base, I'm going to use this NYX Infinite Shadow Stick in Almond. Just put that on, and I'll blend it out a little bit. My finger. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the Lorac Pro, and I'm going to put white all over from my lash line to the brow bone. So one thing I forgot to put in my haul last week was I got a brush roll from Sephora. It's really nice, I really like it. So when I went to Scotland, I had all my brushes in a bag from Sephora that I got for free, which worked really well, but I had to dump them out when I got there in a drawer, and I would kind of sift through them and it would be hard to find the one I wanted to use, but it did work. But then I went to Sephora with my parents and my sister before we went to a movie when I was back, and my dad offered to buy us all something, so I picked out this brush roll because I saw it and I knew I didn't need any makeup. So this is what it looks like. I don't remember how much it was, maybe like $25 I think. It's kind of like a fake leather, and then it rolls out, and I really like that it has this pocket. I have a kabuki brush in there, and I have my beauty blender in there. There's a hair stuck to it. And then it has this protective cover, and then holds all these brushes. So I used that for the first time on this trip, and I really, really like it. And I might actually leave some of the brushes in here while I'm living here because it's just really convenient. So I guess actually I'll do my brows first because I forgot. So I'm going to use the It Cosmetics Brow Power Pencil and then the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. So yeah, so I had a lot of fun this weekend, but it was just a really long day, and I was bummed that I wasn't able to film it all because I was really excited when I realized I would have, you know, a few hours in the morning before the shower, but oh well. So I've been working on trying to find a place to live. Here in my new city, I've looked at maybe 4 places now, and there are 2 that I really liked and 2 that were just disgusting. And the 2 that were disgusting were kind of co-ed living situations with guys and girls, and like I don't know how people live in some of these houses because they are just so disgusting. And all the girl houses, the ones with all girls only, are so nice. So I have decided from now on I'm not gonna look at any that where there's boys and girls living together. I guess, well, men and women. It's all like grad students and stuff, so it's not like so I had high hopes for them, and the pictures didn't look so bad, but in person they were just so grungy and disgusting. But I looked at one today I really liked, and one I like yesterday I really liked. I prefer the one today because it's closer. The other one is a little bit out of the way, but I still really liked it. So then I have another one I'm looking at tomorrow, so hopefully one of these pans out so I can stop worrying about it, because I'm only here where I am right now until the end of August. Now I'm going to go in with white like I said I was going to before. And I guess I'll use this Coastal Scents. It's like a giant shader brush. So anyway, like I said, I really hope the place I saw today works out, because it would be absolutely perfect. Oh, and I'm using the E25 from Sigma, is that right? Yeah. In the shade Taupe, and adding that to the crease. So today, since I didn't start today, I do have some work to do for my internship, but this morning I looked at a place and I just did some grocery shopping. Now I'm going to go in with gold using the E55 and just put that on the inner half of my lid. And I'm going to do the work pretty much as soon as I'm done filming. I'm just going to film a couple of videos and then get to work. But it's nice that I can kind of do it on my own time and not have to do it, you know, during the hours of 8 to 5 or whatever. So my first rotation starts tomorrow, like I said, and it is kind of far away from where I am, so it's like 45 minutes. So this week I'm probably going to be pretty busy, and I won't be able to film a lot. So just going to throw that out there, but this weekend I don't have anything going on, and one of my roommates is out of town, so I should definitely have some time where I'm here alone, so I don't feel like a crazy person, and I can get some videos filmed. Yeah, because I was going to film my Project 10 Pan update over the weekend, but I realized it was a little bit too early because I filmed it on a Wednesday, so I decided I would wait. So hopefully I'll be able to film that on Wednesday, but if I can't, it might be a little bit late. I did post it later than I filmed it originally, so it would probably still be, you know, within 2 weeks of posting it. But, so I just put garnet on the outer part of my lid, and I'm putting nude all over that. Then I'm doing another seasonal project, which I actually uploaded that this morning. It's the Finish 15 by Halloween. So I did want to talk about that a little bit, because I know I was really burnt out. You know, I took a break from all these projects. And now I'm doing it again, and, you know, who's to say that I won't get burnt out again? But I think that, you know, at this time in my life where I have a lot going on outside of makeup, I mean, not that I didn't have a lot going on outside of makeup before, but, you know, I was only in school part-time and working part-time, and I had a lot of free time, so I could take my time getting ready in the morning. It was kind of like, not a chore, but something I looked forward to. And I'm just blending out the crease a little bit with a little bit more taupe. And you know, what I would do is on the days I worked in the mornings, I was home at like 9, and then I would, or you know, the other days I was already home, I would, you know, put on some YouTube videos, get my breakfast, like make a smoothie, or you know, just eat my breakfast, really just kind of lounge around and take my time to get ready. And now that's not going to be how it is. So, you know, before I could, you know, stare at my drawer for 10 minutes and, you know, try to decide what to do. But now I'm really going to have to be on a time schedule when I get ready in the mornings. So I think not having a choice won't bother me as much. I won't feel constricted, like seeing all my makeup and not being able to use it all. I'll just, you know, need to get ready in a hurry, and I'll have what I need, and it won't bother me as much, I think. So that's kind of why I decided to give it another go. And I mean, give it another go. I'm going all out with 15, panning 25 things at the same time is kind of a little crazy. I'm adding a little sable to the outer V because I forgot to do that at first. So yeah, it might seem a little crazy to do such a large project in addition to a project I pan when I was burnt out, but that was kind of my thinking behind it, why I decided to go a little nutso. And you know, I still feel pretty confident about most of my products, so I think it'll be okay. I actually can't find my my sharpener. I'm gonna go in with my Rimmel Exaggerate liner. So I actually ordered one from Sephora last night. Like, I could easily, you know, run into the drugstore or Ulta or something. But, you know, I didn't want to tempt myself to buy anything, so I thought I'll just have it shipped to me. Won't have to think about it, you know, it's only a couple dollars. I have free shipping, so not a big deal. So I know this sounds a little crazy. This month I am on a no-buy, and next month as well. So one thing I decided to do is to not look up where Sephora and Ulta are. Like, I don't know where they are in my new city. That was my plan, because if I don't know where they are, you know, that's an extra step I have to go there, and you know, hopefully in that time I can talk myself out of it. So, because I don't know about you guys, but you know, I've found there have been plenty of times where I'm just near Sephora or Ulta, and so I'm like, oh, I'll just go in, I'll look around, I won't buy anything. So I wanted to strip myself of that temptation, so I didn't look up where they were. And then one day I got my hair cut, obviously, and I got my hair cut, and then the next day I went back to the same strip mall where I had gotten my hair cut in, because there was a restaurant I wanted to go to, and I mean, it was Panera, it wasn't anything exciting, and I pulled out to go home, and I was right in front of Ulta, and I was like, I didn't even notice that I was in front of Ulta yesterday. What? Okay, so I do know where Ulta is now, but I still don't really know how to get there unless I look it up, because I've only been here for like 10 days, so I'm hoping that works. And I know like Sephora's at the mall, but there's a couple malls, I don't know which one, I have no idea where it is. I don't know how to get to the mall, so that's my kind of weird strategy right now for my I'm gonna no buy. So I guess I did buy something from Sephora. I bought a sharpener, but I need one. I know I have one because I had one in Scotland, but yeah, I just don't know where it is. So I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do for a liner. I think I'm gonna just use my Project 10 pan one. It's sharp enough to use, I guess. It's from Noir. But I mean, I don't really count buying a sharpener as breaking my no-buy. And I probably should have just gotten a drugstore one because it would have been a little cheaper, but I think it was like $4 or something. I don't remember. So I don't really care. Just kind of annoying because I know that I have like at least 1 or 2 more sharpeners at home in my drawer. And I know there's one somewhere in this room. I tore this room apart though trying to find it, so. Okay, so now I'm going to use the Dr. Brandt Pores No More. So I guess I'll tell you guys a funny story about the bachelorette party. So that's not really my scene, like bachelorette parties in general. This one was fine, but at the end we did end up going to like a dancey club. And that is not my scene, that is not my friend who I was there's with scene. So we ended up, it was so loud, we couldn't even hear each other talk. So there was like a downstairs area to this bar, club, or whatever you want to call it. So we went down there, it was still really loud, but we could at least hear each other talk, and it was like kind of a loungy area. There was another bar down there, there was some couches and stuff. So we were like exhausted. It was like 1 a.m. and I'm going to use the CoverGirl Outlast foundation. It's Stay Luminous. I guess it's new, and it's in the shade Creamy Natural. And usually I get buff beige from CoverGirl, but I think this is one lighter, so I think it will be just fine. So we're sitting on this couch, like, talking, like, we were tired, so it wasn't like we were super animated or anything. Like, we looked like two tired girls. And we weren't even drunk, like we were on like our second drink. We didn't really party that hard. And this guy came up to us and he's like, I'm from out of town. Do you know where we can get Molly? And we were like, no. And then he like wouldn't take that for an answer. He like asked us again, like we didn't understand what he said because he was so sure that we knew where he could get drugs. And so he's like, do you know where I can get Molly? And I was like, do we look like we are on Molly or any kind of drugs at all? No, we are. It was so bizarre. So that was kind of, it was just kind of the funny story of the night, I guess. So yeah, this foundation looks nice. I would say it's kind of a medium coverage, and it definitely is luminous. There's definitely, you know, it's not mattifying, but it's not too dewy. I don't usually like super dewy foundations, but I think I like this so far. See if I'll try to remember to check in later today, but I don't know if I will, so we'll see. I did use this on Saturday as well because I was doing the same video I'm doing now, so I think it held up pretty well. I did like it, but I also wasn't really checking it. I was, you know, so busy doing other stuff, so today I'll pay more attention for sure. So I did that. Oh, here's another product I was going to try. This is the nanoblur, and it's instant correction of skin aging, fine lines, wrinkles, crow's feet, and enlarged pores. And what's interesting about this is you're supposed to put it over your foundation. So it says, with makeup, you pat it gently over liquid foundation or under powder products. And then you can also use it without makeup, just over moisturized skin. So I'm going to pat this on, and we will see what happens. I'm just going to put a little tiny bit on my finger. I guess I probably overdid it. And I also used a pores primer before, but it's too late now, it's already in my finger. So that is what it looks like. And I think that was way too much, but I'm going to extra up there, I guess. Yeah, so it doesn't seem to have affected my makeup, and I do think it worked. I feel like it looks, my nose looks a lot smoother when I look up close. I probably should have taken a close up before I did it, so probably not the best first impression review ever, but I'll definitely let you guys know what I think of this. I do want to get back to filming weekly makeup baskets and stuff. Just this weekend it didn't work out. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my Project 10 Pan bronzer, which is the Warmth from Bare Minerals. I use this angled contour brush, but I'm not going to contour it because it is orange. So I'm just going to use it really lightly. So yeah, that was my weekend, I guess. It was really nice to see my friend. I haven't seen her in a really long time. She moved away from Chicago maybe a little over a year ago, and so it was nice to see her. And another one of my friends from high school who I haven't seen probably since high school, or you know, maybe early college years was there. Well, actually I saw her maybe 3 years ago, but for dinner. But it was nice to see her again, and I feel like it's super orange. So I'm gonna take some Smooth Criminal powder and just kind of really blend that out. Okay, so now I'm gonna use blush. I'm talking slowly because I haven't decided which one to use. So I think I'm gonna go with my Tarte blush. Normally I put a cream blush under this, but it's over there and I don't feel like going to get it. So I'm just going to use this and this Sephora blush brush. hit pan on this blush, so I can use a little more since I don't have the cream blush under it, I think. And now I'm just going to use my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powders. So I'm going to use the highlighting one, Incandescent Light. Just do a little highlight. I don't need to go all out today. And then I will put a little bit on my cheeks, I guess. I have been using this one all over my face more often, and it's been going way faster, so maybe I will do that a little bit. I don't have the brush I usually do it with. I'll just do it. Okay, so story of my life, it stopped filming again. I did check it a couple times and it was fine, and then, so I don't know how much you missed, but I know I checked it right before I did my foundation. So I put on my foundation, I used Bare Mineral Warmth Bronzer, and then I used Tarte Magic Blush and my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powders, and for my lips I used NARS Rakugian. So I don't remember what I was talking about, and I don't know when this cut off, so hopefully not too much before I noticed it. But yeah, so I'm done with my makeup. This is one of my go-to looks right now for the Lock Pro, and I know I've had some requests to do some get ready with me's with that. So just to go over what I used white from my lash line to my brow bone. I used taupe in the crease, gold on the inner half of my lid, garnet on the outer half, nude all over to lighten it up, and then a mix of white and nude in the inner corner. And actually I should add some of this brown liner that I'm trying to use up on my lower lash line. Then I'll take my small shader brush and kind of, maybe I'll use Slate. Just kind of go over that. Alright, so that's it. So I'm gonna get my hair out of this clip, put on a different shirt, and film another video. So I will see you guys really soon. Bye!